friends, today we're going to review Skill 6, Lesson 11. Let's look at our learning targets. I can read and write words with the spelling alternatives spelled K-N-N-N-N and spelled C-C-E and S-E. I can read the story The Yard Sale and answer questions about key details in the story. I can read and spell words containing spelled M and MM, consonant clusters, and the tricky word could. Today, we will practice reading words with the spelling alternatives we have learned thus far in this unit. Turn in your Skill 6 workbook to activity pages 11.1 and 11.2 on pages 47 through 49. Go ahead and write your name and today's date on this paper. We're going to sort the words for their spellings for the sound. The first word is sense. What letter represents the sound in this word? That's right, N. The next word is knit. What letters represent the sound in this word? K-N. The next word is dinner. N-N. The next word is knee. K-N. The next word is nerve. N. Very good. The next word is running. Double consonant spelling N-N. What about winter? N-N. Let's try this one. Scent. N. Not. K-N. And fence. N. Amazing job. Can you see the spelling pattern? Fill in the chart. I want you to add ed and ing to these words. What do you notice is happening? That's right, we had to double the final consonant. Write the words on the correct lines. Go ahead and get your name and today's date on this page. We're going to read the words in the boxes and then write them on the pictures. The first picture is a picture of a goose. Next, we have a fence. The arrow is pointing to someone's knee. That little furry animal is a mouse. What about the next animal? That's a moose. Next, we have a prince. The girl is doing a dance. A penny is worth 1 cent. And someone tied a knot in that rope. Let's look at our learning targets. I can read and write words with the spelling alternatives. N, K-N, N, and N-N, and C, C-E, and S-E. I can read the story The Yard Sale and answer questions about key details in the story. I can read and spell words containing spelled M and MM, consonant clusters, and the tricky word could. What story comes after the band? Let's look at our table of contents. That's right, The Yard Sale. What page number does The Yard Sale start on? That's right, page 22. A yard sale is an event where someone sells used things in front of their home. It is called a yard sale because it is sometimes held on a patch of grass or yard in front of someone's home. In some places, this is known as a garage sale or tag sale. Let's preview some spellings. In the story, you'll see the N sound spelled K-N in the words knapsack and knives. You'll see the S sound spelled C-E in the word price and choice. You'll see the A sound spelled A consonant E in sale and games. look at some vocabulary. Yard sale. A yard sale is an event where someone sells things on the lawn outside of their home. Coil. Coil is material that is wound into a circle. Bin. A bin is a container that holds things. Selfish. If you are selfish, then you are not thinking of others. Thrilled. Very excited and happy. Listen to this saying and phrase. 2 for the price of 1. 2 for the price of 1 is an expression that means if you pay full price for an item, you get another one free. Let's read today's story to find out how Grace makes a decision at a yard sale. The yard sale. Grace went to a yard sale. There were lots of things for sale at the yard sale. There were books and games and shells. There was a long coil of rope, a knapsack, a lamp. There was a rack of pants and dresses. There was a bin filled with forks, spoons, and knives for the kitchen. Grace spent some time looking at the books. She found one that she liked and one that was perfect for Jill. There was just one problem. She did not have the cash she needed to get her book and the one for Jill. She would have to make a choice. Grace saw that she would have to get just one of the books, but which one would she get? She looked at her book. Then she looked at the book for Jill. In the end, she dropped her book back in the box. Grace went to see the man who was having the yard sale. She said, "I would like to get this book." "Did I see you looking at 2 books?" said the man. "Yes," said Grace, "but I can't get 2 with the cash I have, so I would like to just get this one for my sister." "Well," said the man, "you're in luck. We're having a sale for sisters who are not selfish. That sort of sister gets 2 books for the price of 1. So run back and grab that book that you like." Grace was thrilled. She ran back and got the book. What is for sale at the yard sale? That's right. There are books, games, shells, rope, a knapsack, a lamp, pants, dresses, forks, spoons, and knives. Why can't Grace buy both books? Grace does not have enough cash to get 2 books. Which book does Grace choose to get? Grace chose to get the book for her sister, Jill. What does the man having the yard sale say to Grace? The man says that Grace can get 2 books for the price of 1. What does this tell you about Grace? What words could you use to describe Grace? Grace is not selfish because she chose to buy a book for her sister instead of herself. We could use the words kind, generous, thoughtful, and nice to describe Grace. Turn to 11.3 and write your name. Number 1. What is for sale at the yard sale? There were books, games, shells, rope, a knapsack, and a lamp for sale at the yard sale. We read that on page 22. What is Grace's problem? Grace did not have the cash she needed to get her book and one for Jill. That's also on page 22. How was Grace's problem solved? The man having the yard sale said she could get 2 books for the price of 1. That was on page 24. Why did the man let Grace get 2 books for the price of 1? He let Grace get 2 books because she was not selfish. That was also on page 24. Let's review our learning targets one last time. I can read and write words with the spelling alternatives spelled K-N, N, and N-N. I can also read and write words with the spelling alternatives for C, C-E, and S-E. I can read the story The Yard Sale and answer questions about key details in the story. I can read and spell words containing spelled M and MM, consonant clusters, and the tricky word could. Our spelling words this week. use the spelling alternatives we have learned for the sound, as well as consonant clusters. Our first spelling word is maps. The sounds are app, maps. Our next spelling word is mice. The sounds are ice, mice. The next word is hammer. The sounds are hammer. Notice how both of my M's are in the same box. That's two letters representing that one sound. The next word is trimmed. We have trimmed. The next word is skipped. Skipped. In this word, the ed is representing the t sound. Do you remember why? That's right, the p sound is unvoiced. The next word is scrub. Scrub. The next word, space. The letter C is representing the s sound in this word. And lastly, we have tricky word could. C-O-U-L-D. Practice these spelling words. You'll have a test in lesson 15. Happy learning!